Hello, all my beautiful Cancers. I hope that you guys are having a fantastic month so far and week. I'm going to be doing a love reading for all of my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Cancers out there, and I'm super excited to do your reading. This is going to be for the week of June 21st to the 28th. Let me know down in the comments down below if this reading resonates anytime throughout this video, or you can let me know how your week is going. You can just put that down below in the comments. I love reading your comments, guys. Also, if you want to give me a thumbs up, that would be greatly appreciated. And I just want to let you guys know how much I truly appreciate every single one of you guys for the likes, the comments, the subscribes, for all the support. I just want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart, how much it means to me, and how amazing you guys are. So, also, if you guys want to subscribe and you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you vibe with me as a tarot reader, you can click that subscribe button down below. Okay, guys, so for your general energy, we have the Two of Swords. So I'm seeing here, Cancer, that you could be going through a decision right now, trying to make a decision, but maybe feeling blinded to the decision, not really sure where you want to go. If this isn't your energy, this could be the other person's energy that you were dealing with at this time. Somebody is feeling a bit confused with how to handle a situation. This could be involved in a job, like maybe you're confused which job you want to take if you have different opportunities. Maybe there's a situation going on in your job where you don't know how to handle this situation. Or it could be, like I said, with your lover. It could be maybe you're just don't really know where you want to go with this connection, or you're not sure which direction you want to take this because maybe there's a decision you have to make. But if this is not your energy, it could also be the other person's energy. Okay, guys, so I'm going to be going over your feelings and their feelings and overall outcome. And then at the very end of this video, I am going to be going over possible letters and numbers that could be significant to you, such as could be someone's first and last initials of their name, or it could be the number could be someone's birthday. And I'm also going to be going over into this person's love language. And if it's not their love language, it could very well be your love language, Cancer. Okay, and if this reading resonates, that's awesome. But if it doesn't, that just means it wasn't the reading for you. And you can feel free to check out your moon, rising, or Venus signs alongside with my past or future videos. Cross watchers, this is a safe place for you guys as well. Just keep that in mind while watching. The rules could be vice versa. Okay, Cancer, let's begin your reading. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that at the very end of this video, there will be a link down in the description bar down below for the extended version of this reading. So if you enjoyed this reading, you can feel free to click that link down below. It'll just be an extended version. So Cancer, what we have for you is we have the Three of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. I'm hearing for some, you feel like maybe in a connection, you feel like you go a few steps forward, but then you just get taken back. Because going to the 3 to the 9, it shows like a huge step. Like maybe you take a huge step in the connection, but going from a 9 to an 8 just shows like you go back a step is what I'm hearing. But I don't know who that's going to resonate for. So I do feel like you are celebrating this week for sure. There's something you're celebrating this week. And maybe it is the fact that you had maybe you could have recently walked away from somebody, or it could have been somebody, maybe somebody left you out in the cold is what I'm hearing, Cancer. Like you feel like you're left out in the cold from somebody, and, or you feel like maybe somebody ghosted you recently, or they could have just ended the connection, or you guys separated or aren't on talking terms at this moment. But I do feel like there is a beautiful energy coming through this coming week where you are feeling more independent and more fierce and just being like, you know what, like I'm going to continue to live my best life and I'm not going to let this affect me. And I feel like maybe it affected you a little bit at first, Cancer, because it was like a shock, a surprise, and it just kind of it caught you off by surprise because I don't feel like, it's just when this person ghosted you, you're just kind of like, you know what, like maybe this had been coming for a long time. Maybe this person had been giving you like, it'd been slow buildup of emotions. Like you're just kind of like a slow buildup to the point where this person just kind of walked away. And then like, it wasn't like, it kind of left you feeling a little shocked, but at the same time you weren't shocked. Like, you know what I mean? Like you didn't know this would actually happen, but at the same time you did have a feeling in the back of your mind, like, okay, this person is kind of distancing their energy from me. but you didn't think they'd actually go through and ghost you or separate. And I do feel like for a lot could be this person ghosted you. And I'm really sorry about that, Cancer. I do feel like you're at a point where you are celebrating with your friends, though. You're just kind of trying to live your best life right now. You're trying to focus on yourself and your self-fulfillment at this time. There is something that you are working on, I'm seeing here as well. I think you're working on yourself. You could be working on a hobby. You could be starting something new. Maybe you guys are taking, I'm seeing someone could be taking yoga, or somebody is learning a new skill. Maybe woodwork, something with wood even, or pottery. I do see somebody working on a skill or honing on a skill, and just really working on yourself, working on your own self-fulfillment. But this could also be working on something. There could be somebody new entering your life at this time, or somebody that has already entered your life that you are working on things with, or you want to work on things with. But I do feel like this could definitely be your own self-fulfillment, and trying just to really focus on yourself and have peace of mind and feeling content with how things are going in your life at this time. Because maybe for a while I'm hearing, Cancer, that you were fighting this. Maybe you were fighting your own happiness, and you were just, because you really wanted things to work out with this person. And I do feel like you kind of you're at this point where you just kind of release this energy. You're just like, okay, I'm going to release this so I can live my best life. So I don't, I feel like you guys are releasing this person, or you're choosing to release this energy, or you're choosing to focus on yourself and just live your happiest days with your friends, your family. I'm seeing here. Definitely seeing like somebody could be going out and hanging out with your friends, your girls or your boys. So I'm seeing here, could be girls and boys mixed together. So like, you guys are living your best life is what I'm seeing. 5 of Pentacles. Whoever this was definitely someone that you could have had history with, somebody that you could have had a long-term connection with. If you guys never got into a relationship, this could be someone you feel like you've known a while, or you have known a while, even if you didn't get into a relationship with them. You've been on back and forth, but you do feel like this person just kind of left you out in the cold. And there is a part of you that's just kind of like, you still think about it, but at the same time, you are releasing this at this time. Like you're like trying to just focus on other things, not pay too much attention to this person or the way they made you feel, and you're trying to focus on the positive is what I'm seeing here, Cancer. Somebody has a bird I'm seeing here, or there's a bird that is out somebody's window every morning. But that's what I'm seeing here. For their feelings, we have the 7 of Pentacles coming through. Wow, Cancer. Okay, somebody is feeling a bit frustrated is what I'm seeing here, or they're definitely thinking about their life at this time and what has happened. Really analyzing okay. King of Cups. Wow. Okay, you could be dealing with a water sign for some. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We also have the Hierophant here. Taurus energy. Okay, so I do feel like this person, they're a bit confused. They're very confused at this time, I'm seeing here, especially with the 7 of Cups coming out. They feel there's this energy about this person where they feel like they're lacking their intuition, almost like they're just like, they can't figure out what they really want. With the 7 of Cups, it's like there's so many directions this person could go into. They could choose to message you and see if it could work out again. They could choose to just kind of be single and just not talk to anybody. There's just so many options this person could choose, and they literally don't know what they're going to do. They don't even know what to do, because every day their mind changes, which is like one day they'll be thinking about you and they're getting so close to texting you. I'm seeing here, like they're getting ready to message you and then they stop. Like they just choose not to message you, and they'll type everything out. And then all of a sudden they just erase it all. And I'm seeing that here. But there's also days where they're just like, I'm just going to work. I'm working, focusing on my job. And then I feel like when this person's alone, or whenever they're not doing something, they think about you. I'm seeing here. They definitely think about your relationship. 7 of Pentacles. They're frustrated. I think that they're coming to this conclusion. Maybe the reason they ended things with you, or they stopped talking to you, could have been due to their job, or to their goals, or to their finances, or something where they were really wanting to focus on their own self-growth is what I'm seeing here. But then they realize that without you, it doesn't feel the same. Like they feel like they're working towards something, but then like they come home at the end of the day and they don't have you. And it's just kind of like a little sad, you know, like this person's just like, it's like, and they were the one, I'm hearing that they were the one that kind of left you in the cold. And so now, but they are kind of regretting that a little bit. They're kind of regretting the way they handled that, because it's like, they think about it a lot when they're just kind of in their room and like, they don't have anything going on. And then that's when they start thinking about things. That's what I'm seeing. They regret it though. They do regret it. And they still have they still have emotion for you, is what I'm seeing, especially with this King of Cups. Definitely could be somebody with water in their chart. They feel this deep emotion and belonging to you. I'm hearing we belong to the night. We belong to thee. Something. I don't even know how the song goes. Like, what is that one song? We belong. It's like some song that says we belong to blah 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 blank. I don't know. I can't remember what that song is called. But it's like a song with we belong. You could be listening to a song with something with those lyrics in it. But I do feel like this person feels like they belong to you. They feel like you guys belong to each other, and they do feel like they have emotion for you, and they still have love for you, and they still care about you. They still think about your relationship, and they still feel like, you know, there is still a potential that you guys could make it work again in the future, and they still think about it. They still think about this relationship between you two and reminisce on the emotions and the feelings that you two had for one another. They do think about this every day. They try to distract themselves with work. They try to distract themselves with just paying the bills and going and out with their friends, I'm seeing here. And they kind of just try to distract themselves. But no matter how much they distract themselves, they still think about you. They still wonder about how you're doing. They still think about... And for some, you guys still follow each other on social media. I don't really know, though, because if this person... I don't know. I feel like this person could have ghosted you, but they still are you guys still follow each other on things, but it doesn't have to be for all, of course. But if you guys are, I do feel like this person does see you when you post, and they see that you're doing pretty good, and they get kind of like, wow, like, they're doing so good without me, you know, and they're just like wondering, like, have you met somebody new? You know, what's making you so happy? What's making you, maybe they're seeing all these posts from you, and they're just like, dang, Cancer is looking good. I almost said Scorpio, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio for some, but they're like, dang, Cancer is looking good. You know, like, you know, what did I do? They're really wondering why they just like didn't like, they do regret not sending you a message about how they've been doing or why they need to separate. They do regret the way they went about it. They wish they didn't just ghost you, because I feel like I'm also seeing them going through their phone and reading the messages. Like kind of reading their messages that you guys sent each other and looking at old messages, and they're just kind of like, wow, like, what did I do? You know, what did I do? Like, and they're kind of wondering what they did to deserve you, even, because they're just like, wow, like, I feel like Cancer was so good to me and Cancer took care of me, but yet I kind of just left Cancer out of the blue. I didn't take care of Cancer. And they're like, I didn't, you know, they're just kind of like regretting their actions and wondering why, like they feel like, you know, you deserve so much better, and they just don't know, like, maybe that's a part of the reason why they did ghost, because they felt this like guilt about the way things were going between you two, and maybe there's a part of them that they didn't know what they truly wanted. Maybe they just weren't ready for a relationship at the time, and now they're like, now they're wanting that relationship, now they're longing for that relationship. But the thing is, Cancer, you've walked away from this, you've finally moved on, you're finally moving on, you're getting to a point in your life where things are looking up. You know, you have all these opportunities coming in, and I feel like maybe they're seeing that, or maybe there's like something like maybe they're dreaming about it, or they're having dreams about you, or maybe they're hearing from other people how you've been doing. Maybe they're asking around, but they don't want you to know, almost like they're thinking about, they don't want you to know that they're always thinking about you. It's like they're kind of trying to hide that from you, I'm hearing. Like they don't want to look like they're just always thinking about you, and like they don't want to look like they're the ones that, you know, messed up. It's like I don't know why they're thinking that, because it's like they want to express to you, but they don't want to admit that they messed up. It's like they don't want to admit to you, like, hey, I messed up, like I shouldn't have separated from you, I shouldn't have ghosted you. But at the same time, they don't want you out of their life. They want to like have you in their life. They want to be able to speak to you again. They want to be able to hang out with you. They want to be able to date you again. And but at the same time, they don't want to admit their wrongdoings. They don't want to admit that what they did was wrong, that they should have just treated you better, that they shouldn't have like left in that way. Because I feel like part of them, it's like a defense mechanism. They're very like, they're at a place where they just don't want to think about it. They don't want to think about what they did was wrong and how they were the ones that, you know, walked away, and that now they're the ones that aren't like, now they're the ones thinking about you, and like you're the one thriving, you're the one doing good in life, you're the one, you know, with all these opportunities. And they have opportunities too, but I do feel like they're just kind of always thinking about you, and they're wondering how you've been, and just they're frustrated with themselves. And I feel like they did put things before you. They did put their job before you, I'm seeing here. And now they feel like that's not fulfilling, you know, that wasn't fulfilling, that they did that. And they didn't realize at the time that what they were doing, they didn't understand at the time that what they were doing was hurting you, and they weren't thinking about your feelings, and they were just thinking about their own self-fulfillment at the time. But now they look back on it and they regret that. They regret the way they went about it. They wish they didn't go about it that way. They wish they could have been more like, would have talked to you about this, and maybe you guys could have figured something out, or maybe they could have just told you, hey, like, I need a break, and maybe you guys could have been on good terms. You know, they wish they could have gone about it a different way. So, oh my gosh. The Fool. Okay, we got the Fool coming out for the overall outcome / clarity of this reading. Okay. And then we have the Three of Wands. This person could also live at a distance from you. They're getting ready to take a chance. I think that, honestly, Cancer, you guys are enjoying your freedom. You're enjoying, like, I think it took some time for you to adjust. I think it took some time for you to figure out, like, what do I do without this person? Maybe you didn't know what you were going to do without this person. Maybe you didn't know how you would, how you would cope with this. But I think that you guys healed, or you're at a moment of healing, and you are moving forward. And you are taking a chance into the great beyond. Maybe some of you guys are traveling at this time. Maybe you're wanting to travel, or you have plans with friends to travel around the world, or you're having plans of, to, like, I guess, like, you start something new, or like just try a new hobby, and like these things you hadn't done before. And it's just kind of exciting to you guys. And there's a lot of excitement. Maybe there is somebody that you recently had met or connected to that you're taking a chance with. But I do feel like the Fool being here could also mean this person is thinking a lot about you, and they're getting ready to take a chance. They're getting ready to make some waves and to try to come back into your life and trying to talk things out. Because I do think this person is just thinking so much about you, especially with these Three of Wands. Like, you know, she's looking out into the ocean, and she's really analyzing everything and really standing firm in her decision. In this card, this feminine energy, she's standing firm. Somebody has a good back, is what I'm seeing here. I don't know who that is, but I do feel like this person could be standing, it's like once they make a decision, they stand firm in that decision, is what I'm seeing here. But then I feel like they're like stubborn about making a move. Like, they're stubborn about coming forward to you and admitting their wrongdoings, admitting that they still think about you, admitting that they still want to reconnect with you. And it's like, they are a bit stubborn. Like, they're very firm. When they make a decision, and they just keep that decision. But I do think that they're at this time where they are questioning their decision, and they are just still thinking about you. And they're like, maybe I should message, or maybe I should call Cancer. But at the same time, they're still being stubborn about it. But I do feel like they are getting ready to make a move, especially with the Fool being here as well. I do feel like this person is getting ready to make a move. They are getting ready to rock the boat a bit, I'm seeing here, and seeing what you have to say, and seeing like if there is, if you guys can have that conversation about things, or if you will want to talk to them. Because I feel like there's also a part of this person, they're scared that you're going to ghost them. They're scared that they're going to be ghosted, and that's their biggest fear, is rejection. Even though they rejected you, they don't want to be rejected themselves. Okay, so let me go into now the letters, the possible numbers or initials that this person could have, or you could have. Okay. We have 3, 9, 22, and 30. And then we have D, not 2, D, Z, K, and P. So these could be someone's first or last initial, and then the numbers could be someone's birthday, yours or their birthday, or significant date. This person could also be born in March or September as well. Okay, so now let's go on to their love language. What is this person's love language? The only card I haven't come out yet for any of the signs was words of affirmation, I believe. I don't think I've seen words of affirmation come out, but I think every other card has popped out so far, I believe. Yeah, I think so. Okay. That'd be funny if words of affirmation came out in this reading. Okay. What is this person's love language? Gifts. Okay, so this person could express their love through gifts. They could be the type where they like to give you possession, gives you like maybe like buying clothes for you. They like to buy you, they like to take you out on dates, and that could be their way of giving gifts to you. But I do feel like it's more materialistic, kind of like they kind of like to gift you in ways, like maybe give you jewelry, or they like to buy nice things for you, I'm seeing here. This could also be your love language. Maybe you like to do that for this person. So if it's not their love language, it could very well be your love language. Okay, guys. So we're going to continue on in the extended version down below. You can feel free to click that link, but I'm just going to continue in that extended version to go over more of your feelings on the situation, just continue the story, and then more of their feelings. And then I'm going to be pulling from romance angel cards, and also at the beginning of the reading, I'm going to be reading some love messages that this person has for you, so possible love messages. So yeah, guys, but if you don't click that link, then this is where we end it, and I will see you guys next week, I'll see you guys next week. So take care, Cancer. Bye.